which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank y'all so much, and thank y'all for being here today. We do have a quorum, so we will call this meeting to order. Angie, do we have any citizens' comments?
No, sir.
Item number 1, consider and take action on minutes from previously held meeting of Commissioners Court on January the 15th, 2019. Questions, comments?
Hearing nothing, Judge, I move that we approve the minutes as presented for the Commissioners Court regular session of January the 15th, 2019.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Giesland, second by Commissioner McCam to approve the minutes of Commissioners Court on January the 15th. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor? We have 4 voting in favor and 1 abstention. Item number 2, consider and take action to accept the racial profiling report from the Henderson County Fire Marshal's Office for filing purposes only. I believe we have that in our packet. Again, for the audience, this is an annual reporting that is required of all law enforcement offices. Any comments, discussion? If not, entertain a motion.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion by Commissioner Giesland, second by Commissioner Thomas to approve the racial profiling report for the Henderson County Fire Marshal's Office for filing purposes only. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor? Item passes. Item 3, consider and take action to accept the racial profiling report for Henderson County Attorney's Office for filing purposes only. Ditto to previous remarks. And this is due to the fact that the county attorney has a investigator.
So moved. Second the motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Tooley, second by Commissioner McCam to accept the racial profiling report for the Henderson County Attorney's Office for filing purposes only. All those in favor? Item passes. Item number 4, consider and take action to approve the purchase of a taser for Justice of the Peace Precinct 3 utilizing courthouse security funds. Ms. Lee?
Yeah, this was just a recent request. We rarely touch that fund. This fund can only be used for courthouse security.
In our backup, you have the email from Judge Duncan. Comments, discussions?
Are the others gonna want a taser? The other?
There has been no inquiry.
He's the only one that's inquired about it.
Right. Any further comments?
Is this the same type that you're using, Sheriff?
Yes, sir. Taser actually has a monopoly.
Okay.
Is there any discount if we buy multiple?
No, sir, there's not. They don't credit.
Okay.
Given the fact that they are monopoly. Okay. Any further discussion? Entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner McCam, second by Commissioner Tooley to approve the purchase of a taser for Justice of the Peace Precinct 3 using courthouse security funds. Any further comments? If not, all those in favor? Item passes. Item 5, consider and take action on a request from Henderson County Library Board to appoint a member to the Board of Directors. Commissioner Giesland?
Yeah, Corey, as you can see in your packet, the library board had a resignation of David Holdridge for personal reasons. They have met, and Rachel Cox has agreed to serve on the board to fill out the unexpired term of David Holdridge. Therefore, the request was for the court to approve the appointment of Rachel Cox to the board with her term expiring on December the 31st of 2019. Is there any further questions?
Any questions for Commissioner Geisling?
No questions.
Okay. I had one other comment to make to the court. As you know, may have seen in the packet, we have 3 positions that are currently vacant. The position of Kathleen Lilly. All of these positions expire at the end of 2018. Kathleen Lilly, and she was not willing to serve another term because of prior commitments. Mike Groom has moved outside of the county. And Sandy Rush isn't eligible to serve. She served her 2 terms, and there's a term limit on the libraries. Wish something the government in Washington would do, but you know, here in Henderson County, even the library board has term limits, so that's pretty positive, don't you think? Since I sent out that particular agenda request, Sue Ellen Shaw has agreed to serve, and the board will be interviewing and at their next board meeting on the 23rd of this month. So possibly that will be coming from the board in a couple weeks to appoint. But there's still, so if within your precincts you know of anyone that you would like to see on the library board or the public, let the judge know, let the library director know, so we can get that to the board for consideration, and then they can forward it on to us. No other comments, Judge.
Thank you. Anyone else wish to comment? Entertain a motion.
I move that we appoint Rachel Cox to fulfill the unexpired term of David Holdridge through December 31st of 2019.
I'll second the motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Geisling, second by Commissioner McCann, to appoint Rachel Cox to, you said to fill out the unexpired term.
Unexpired term of David Holdridge, yes, December 31st, 2019.
Got that, Mary Margaret? Yes, sir. Thank you. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor? Item passes. Item number 6, consider and take action on interlocal agreement between Henderson County and Caney City for repair of certain city streets. Commissioner Thomas.
Yes, Court. There are 7 cities in Precinct 1, 7 small cities with very little maintenance help on the roads. So they will ask for assistance. And so Caney City came to me first, and the mayor did, and asked me if I would help, and gave me a list of roads, wish list, and I told him to.
Sorry, I couldn't find the other part of the ad on your music.
What in the world? Turned it off. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. But anyway, the.
Is that a motion?
Motion by Siri.
That took hers off. Anyway, I apologize.
Miss Google, she's just everywhere.
Siri. But anyway, to make a long story short, the city of Caney City did approach me. They had a city council meeting and requested that I help them with some streets. And they did make a list of some streets. I'll do what I can. This is a one-time only per year, and ours is for $3,000 of labor and equipment. And I'm sure the other cities will ask for help, and I'll try to work them in as needed or as I can, as I have time. And this one is also, will be worked in as I have opportunity. But I'd like to help these folks at Caney City because they do not have any road or maintenance people. So it's something we've done in the past, or I did in the past, and I'm going to continue to work with those cities, the 7 cities.
Any questions for Commissioner Thomas?
And the contract and the agenda and where they are requested is in the agenda packet. And if there's not any questions from the court, I'd like to make a motion that we enter an interlocal agreement with Caney City to help them fix the roads that they have listed that are in Precinct 1 as I have time to work them in.
Authorization to sign?
With me to authorize to sign, yes.
Second myself.
Motion by Commissioner Thomas, second by Commissioner Tooley, to approve the interlocal agreement between Henderson County and the city of Caney City for repair of certain streets, certain listed streets,
Yes.
with Commissioner Thomas's authority to sign. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor? Item passes.
Thank you, Court.
Item number 7, consider and take action to set a public hearing on request to set a speed limit of 30 miles an hour on County Road 4504, which has a total mileage of .32 miles located in Precinct 4. Commissioner Geisler.
Yes, I've had a request to set the speed limit, as you said, Judge, at 30 mile an hour on this dead-end road, 4504. Since that time, I've been told that there is a speed limit sign out there. I guess it's kind of covered up in the brush and all. They didn't realize it was there. It didn't really matter to me because going through the records in the clerk's office as well as all Precinct 4 records, it has never been officially set by the court. Therefore, if there's a speed limit sign out there, it's not enforceable. And I still believe we need to move forward and set the speed limit on that particular road at 30 mile an hour for a public hearing. And 21 days would be February the 12th. But are we having court on the 12th?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes, we are, Judge.
Okay.
It's the 19th that we will not be having court.
Okay, I thought that was the case. So I would propose setting a Commissioner's Court public hearing on setting the speed limit on February the 12th, 2019 at 9:15.
That's your motion?
That is my motion.
I'll second his motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Geisler, second by Commissioner McCam, to set a public hearing for setting of a 30 mile an hour speed limit on County Road 4504 for February 12th, 2019 at 9:15. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor? Item passes. Item 8, receive financial reports. We have financial reports this morning from Justice of the Peace Precinct 2. I believe that's all that we have, correct? Remind everyone, these will be available for viewing after court in the county clerk's office. Item 9, consider and take action on payroll distributions and accounts cash sheet. Thank you. Item 10, consider and take action on submitted contracts. Item 11, consider and take action on requests for right-of-way permits. 12, consider and take action on submitted budget amendments. Item 13, consider and take action on payment of bills.
Yes, sir. I do have bills for 2018. This week I have $107,589.34.
Commissioner Thomas, questions?
I do not have any questions, Judge.
Commissioner Tooley?
Is that the 18 bills?
It's too late.
I'm good.
Commissioner McCann?
I have no question.
Commissioner Geisler?
I had a couple comments. Just thought the public would like to know that since I'm always picking on the sheriff's department for his high water bill, the total amount of electricity used at the same facility for the month of December was $9,600. That's even including the radio tower. $9,600 may not today, if you weren't here a couple weeks ago, seem significant to you, but the water bill was $19,600 and some odd dollars. So water at the jail was $10,000 a month more expensive than electricity. I don't know, maybe you in the audience don't find that interesting. I find it absolutely terrible. I know my water bill at the house, if I was paying more for water than I was paying for electricity, I would think about digging a well or something. I think if it continues at this rate, we need to dig a well and have a huge tank put in, and I'm sure Spanky Septic will cut us a good deal and come and pump it out every day, and we could probably save money, especially when we're talking $200,000 a year in water and sewage. What else? Anne-Marie, can you help me here? This has been for some time under the court-appointed attorneys. There's I don't know, about 10 of the charges that's going to the federal government. Is there a way that we can audit, we have any influence on who is allowed to be a court-appointed attorney by the district judges? I know it's their wheel.
Right, it's just a wheel, and, you know, they have to qualify at certain levels for certain cases.
Okay.
And if they qualify, no, they
Doesn't matter if they're in trouble with another government entity?
no, it does not.
Okay. If it was a one-time occurrence, I wouldn't even have brought it up. For you to think that I'm picking on anything here, I have held back saying anything about this for 6 years. So that is, it's been an out-of-body experience for me to hold something back for 6 years. I'm sure some of you in the court are shocked that I haven't said anything before. 6 years. No further comments or questions. I just find that one as bizarre as the water bill. And that wasn't my phone.
No. Sorry. Any further comments from the court? If not, we'll entertain a motion on the FY18 bills.
I'll make a motion to approve the bills for 2018 of $107,589.34.
Second.
Have a motion by Commissioner Thomas, second by Commissioner Tooley, to approve the 2018 bills in the amount of $107,589.34. Any further comments? If not, all those in favor? Item passes.
The total this week for 2019 is $302,431.79.
Commissioner Thomas.
No, she answered my questions before court there, Judge.
Commissioner Tooley.
No, sir.
Commissioner McCann.
No, I don't.
Commissioner Giesland.
I guess not, Judge.
With
Some of
that,
the same questions were on these bills as well.
if there's no further comments or discussion, we'll entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion since I did have a new backhoe on there.
Oh, hang on just a second, I got a question.
I'll second the motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Giesland, second by Commissioner McCann, to approve the fiscal year 2019 bills as presented. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor? Item passes. Item 14, consider and take action on submitted plats. Item 15, open and consider bids.
No bids.
Fantastic. I want to thank everyone for being here with us today and appreciate your involvement. Appreciate the courts and its swift action. We've all kind of got a tight schedule today that we're all trying to meet. So thank you for moving things along.
I just want to thank you for having court on Tuesday after a 3-day weekend so that I could review all this on a holiday.
Give you something to do. over 3 days.
Exactly. I mean, goodness knows how much trouble I could have got in on Monday holiday if I hadn't had Commissioner's Court to prepare for.
Always looking out for it.
Appreciate you.
Item 16, consider and take action to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner McCam, second by Commissioner Tooley to adjourn. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor? Item passes. Thank y'all very much.